Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a crowned heir, tasked with seeking out the Genesis Pearl from the kingdom of darkness. The first crowned heir began her journey of seeking the pearl. But she was deceived, and the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey, of your tale to be told.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Zhu Qiao and... You lost them! Are you...
I'm sorry.
More? Do you have any idea what I had... I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back.
No problem. But before I can give an official, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus jade.
Of course! Genuine articles get...
Alright, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once...
Thank you very much.
Looks like I'll have to find...
Please wait, Mr. Chow. It's not convenient to speak here, so...
一想到你我就空恨别梦久，杀去只会蔓延流。
What is this about?
No. What I wanted to talk about is there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins. Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite is found deep underground if mere mortals come in contact with it. Well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, Mr. Chow. Did you at any time? No. Now that is strange. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have this. We should go confront him. Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would. And then he'd throw the Smaragdus jadeite into the sea. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Leland, hoping and praying that the hairpins. Sounds as if the pirate thinks it might. Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this.
Since you're so excited...
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain. These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono and we were commissioned, but not bound. No problem. Just sign here. Sign here. And I'll also need your signatures on paper. Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and... Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how I don't believe you have been part of an investigation.
I have to...
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus jadeite. Whether you actually need it into an item's jewelry or not is a separate matter. But also, the idea of someone abusing... But again, let's not dwell on this. Ah, I've got it. If Mr. Crosswell had his...
Why, hello there, honored customer. Surely not more...
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crosswell...
A Snezhnine... I do remember that. He brought me... That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was... He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought.
Do you have any...
Why, yes. It was my first...
Thank you, sir.
巨灯下，白帆承载的牵挂。当鲲鹏展翅翱翔，浪花朵朵翻唱，彼此背向远方，一声再见旧时光。谁在为谁守护着那心中的人啊？谁又与谁约定路上？
Try family savings for traces of elemental energy.
飞往那苍中之的双翼，看见电繁星成为宝贵的留言，把这未知逆境，总也不惊鸿神影，这就是我。
let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent. But remember, unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Could you just confirm for me once more, sir? Mr. Crossel did indeed quit.
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job.
Then I have no further questions.
Of course.
Oh, I have this document. I wouldn't say there's hard evidence. On the contrary, he wants to make jewelry. He needs professional jewelry. Let me think. Jewelry. Got it. Sing. Because lots of people, as you know, view it as the amendments as such. So you have to yes, well, that's no option. You sound surprised. Knowing this has nothing to do with being the Duchess. Well, that's that then.
的奇迹。 这就是我要
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you.
Have no further trouble from has a merchant by the name of
Crosel. Yes, I remember the design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate. So this order was on hold for a very long time and only completed quite recently.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence. Miss Sinksy, I'd like for you to...
Yes, I'm Mr. Crosel. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself the inlaid gem.
Thank you, Sinksy.
Sure, it is...
Nothing you need to worry about. Why is everyone's first reaction? I believe we have almost all the weirdo with the snake. Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that once we have this final piece of evidence in our hand,
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs. And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with...
Smaragdus jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from... It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a... Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just... I suppose that you're about to ask me to write in a
That is indeed the case.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I wouldn't, but after I gave him my reply, I wonder, Miss Yenfei.
You needn't concern yourself about that.
You're too kind.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation?
Yes, my investigation is...
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. Mr. Crossel, you must pay Miss...
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay?
Not at all. According to my... Now, the...
Materialette? I spent...
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve. This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery. Oh,
Seriously? Even the boss there. In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite.
That's an
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just a...
Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't.
hard evidence. Something legally binding.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it?
Our second piece of evidence didn't.
You know, you could.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence...
Well, hang on a moment now. Because, Traveler, would you do the honors?
What?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountain. Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged. Mr. Crossell, were you.
I hadn't...
No idea, you say? I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my. However, I'm sure that the minister. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I trust that you'll give.
What? Wait!
Oh, so you knew? Oh.
Huh? No,
Aren't actually in. You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Mr. Chow. Mr. Crossell.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating right now.
I admit it. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out. That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite, and especially I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And
Exactly! If they weren't the real.
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, if word got out that I sold a pair of fake...
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right.
10 times.
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow,
20%? That's as much as I...
There's no need. It's fine. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear...
Ms.
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead?
What? But
Miss Yunfei.
well,
Thanks so much.
oh, come on. No need to.
Well,
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has.
Is that so?
actually, Mr. Crossell, I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. If we could join forces, you're...
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus jadeite that Granny wants too.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, even
The right solution depends on your perspective. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce an Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue...
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your...
Well, since we got what we came for...
You've returned. Good.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients.
Oh, you. All right, then.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law...
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Indeed she... Yanfei might be overly... Leo isn't... All right, then.
Oh, Paimon's so excited!
It is but a secret. There we go. Hold it firmly. If you were to take these blueprints with you as well, you'll need them if you wish to make your teapot.
Wait a minute, Granny! How exactly are we...
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've al...
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Another hour is...
Wow! This teapot seems even... But there's just a whole load of nothing around it. Paimon can't do that! Well, you're... Still, why is it so empty here apart... Oh, wait a second.
Wow, it seems that...
It's a huge finch!
Excuse me, I am not a Finn. Hang on a moment. Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me.
So you're the little helper Madam Ping mentioned?
Madam Ping? Oh, you may leave all matters regarding Your journey may be far from over. But at least, though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, thus, we teapot spirits were created. You may consider me. Now, allow me to Have you any blueprints on you? As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion...
Blueprints?
Yes, these are the blueprints. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary then simply release the thought.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole...
I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus explained this to me. He said that even though subspace creation of this world is not a true one after all, it provides merely a moment of...
A golden-eyed adeptus?
I hardly remember myself. What's more... Well, let's not dwell on that. If there's anything you...
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it? Everything is negotiable, except overtime.